Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 41, I believe, or 42, I've kind of lost track, not gonna lie, of Sons of Carthage and Rome as Tunis, where today we'll probably kick off our war, well, one of the many wars we've had with Spain. We'll come back for a little bit more land, maybe we'll bully the Papal State a little, who knows, you know, just a little bit of something in there. As for Spain itself, I believe they've fallen out of the good graces of the world's, I guess, I don't know. I was gonna say something about prestige or like world power or something. There's not really much I can say. They just sort of lost a whole bunch, so we're gonna keep bullying them for a little while. Using the reconquest for these 4 cores, we're gonna grow Leon to be a little bit larger, hopefully. And I'm kind of hoping we can get our vassals to do most of this for us, because I'm not really in the mood to go ahead and do most of that. Looks like one person in the coalition is leaving at least. I would expect Switzerland to leave as well, actually. Oh, and it looks like Burgundy's been chosen as the next Holy Roman Emperor, interestingly enough. I was actually thinking of allying someone else in the AHRE other than Brandenburg. I mean, they're nice and all that, they're good. But I was thinking specifically, you know, maybe I could ally Mainz or something. But then I noticed, of course, you know, they're not best friends with Burgundy, so that could be a kind of somewhat issue. Not necessarily the worst problem in the world, but it could be an issue. So, actually, can I do something about this? Can I do something with my covert actions? Yes, I can slander your merchants, I can support your rebels, steal your maps. Let's slander your merchants for a little while. Make sure you have even less money than you do. Because you... Well, that's from last month. Let's not talk about that. Most of that is spoils of war. We have to wait for next month to actually check that out. Anyways. So these guys are grouping up together, which is great. In fact, I'd like you to group up in... I don't know, like this is fine, actually. And we'll get the ships over to here. I think that's the right place? No, close enough. I'll move it in a second. And we have a couple more armies. We're going to move them down here. Get ready for the war with Spain, who should not be that hard to take down. The only problem is how we're going to have to... we're going to have to move all the way down to where Portugal is in South Africa, which is really annoying, honestly, but that's okay. We really just have to siege their capital and maybe do a little bit extra so that we can... get rid of their alliances, because they're going to be super far away from Spain now. Because it takes into account the distance from capitals. So the capital here to the capital here is a very long distance. So they're, I'd say, unlikely to ally again. I feel like that's the case. I'm not entirely sure. They could be chilling just because they're the same religion. But I don't know. I feel like we might be able to put some influence into that. We only have to wait until the beginning of, well, halfway kind of into 54, so let me bring... I have one more stack here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you guys are having a bit of issues too. You have actually way too much cav. That's for a fact, actually. I don't know why you have so much cav. Someone missing cav? Yes, people are missing cav, and you stole them. Okay, we'll bring some of the cav back over. Yeah, because you only need to have 4, and you each need to have 2 for that to make sense. Did we steal someone's extra cav that one time? No, that was because of the weird thing we did, right, yeah. Okay, never mind, I remember now. I remember everything. Right, that means we can just turn these into their own armies, probably. Maybe we don't even have to. Maybe we won't because we don't have to. Yeah, we really don't have to. I'll just leave things as they are. I'm not going to spend money making mercs. I'm not going to spend manpower making more armies. I'm just going to bring these guys together. I imagine Spain is maybe somewhere on the continent, so I might want to look out for that. I have to scroll down and find Spain. Where are you? 24,000. Yeah, okay. We're fine as we are. Shamar has insulted me. Well, it's been a while since he's done that. Mamluks still despise me, that's totally fine. Totally expected. Let's wait. Let's wait a few more months. We can recover some manpower. Oh, okay. Austria left the coalition. Beautiful stuff. You'll love to see that. Well, that's because Austria is at war. I imagine Switzerland should leave too, I think. Right? That would make sense to me. Switzerland leaves because they're at war and they have positive opinion of me, maybe? Perhaps. That would be preferable. I want to keep everyone happy and, you know, have positive opinion of me. Somewhat. Especially you two, because you're emperor now. So let's take that back for a quick second. Let's go do that. The burghers have gained in power. Okay, that's fine. I can also grab more of this, which I should definitely do. The nobility can have something tiny. You can actually have Malaga. That's a pretty decent fort to have. Help with that defensiveness a little. I'll take that. Make you angry slightly, but that's alright. Because then I can use that to boost my legitimacy. Which is tiny. My legitimacy is terrible, so I need to keep boosting that. It also gives me absolutism, which is nice. Some really nice stuff there. We're close to getting a large enough army for some more good stuff. Burgundy left. Beautiful. Okay, the coalition's starting to dismantle a little bit. Venice left too. Great. Morocco's left. Okay, the whole thing's collapsing now. Next should be Switzerland or Ferrara. Probably Switzerland, to be honest. And that should work out. We're only gaining 3 per month. That's kind of alright. I'm okay with that. We're using it to annex someone, so I'd say it's all in... it's all for a good purpose, really. Yeah, 8 per month is not bad. Same culture group, making that a little bit faster. So, March, April, then May, and all that's left for us to do here is the Papal State, which I don't think have that many troops. 17,000. 8 of which are here. I'm assuming the rest are down here. That seems logical. That would make some form of sense. Also, the inclusion of France as a march is probably really good, now that I think of it. 21 units? Yeah, they don't have to pay money to me anymore. Which is fine, because I don't need the money. I can definitely afford my own expenses now. I'm trying to think what I should do here. Because other than invading Spain, I kind of want to do more. Well, anyways, let's build some manufactories. Let's start off with those. Even if some of them aren't the greatest right now, they'll increase in value once we actually adopt manufactories and improve some of our other things. And surprisingly enough, manufactories actually spawn down here, which is like the second time I've ever seen an institution spawn in the New World. The first time, I think, was when I was playing Inca, and I got manufactories. That was really cool. But anyways, manufactories is generally really quick, so you don't have to worry too much about it. Don't need claims on you, generally speaking. But I will build a spy network anyway. Oh, I passed the time, didn't I? Yeah, I definitely did. I could start. Could have started anyway. Let's go for Salamanca, because why... Oh! Wait a second. Why are you in here again? How is it so consistent every single time? Absolutely consistent that you ruin something good. Like, you guys ally at the most inconvenient opportunities. Okay. Well, we beat Britain that first time. Will this be the Third Great War? Is this it, gentlemen? Is this, ladies and gentlemen, is this the Third Great War? Because I think it just might as well be. Yeah, screw it. Let's do it. Here we go again. Bring it down to speed 3. We'll get ourselves a spy network in here. We'll actually get rid of that one, because now we have to deal with Britain too. Which is my favorite. How are the odds looking? Not too good. Keep in mind, that's not super representative of the truth, so let's not worry about it too much. And Britain's been weakened pretty significantly too. They're in big debt, so wouldn't worry too much. War enemies? Oh god, yeah, there's just so many. So, Britain's dropped down a lot in manpower, and I think they've taken out a few loans? Yeah, 8 loans, which is pretty substantial already. So, they're starting this off with Not bad, actually. But their military strength makes them want to not be here. France, I definitely want to like me still, so I'm just going to take that hit. It's also Corsica, so let's not worry too much. I'll leave 1k behind for here. I'll leave another 1k around for there. I'll leave the cannons on Firenze, which is a level 4 fort. Shouldn't take too long, I don't think. I wonder how long will it take for France to be strong enough to just siege all of this itself. I don't know. Probably a while. But anyways, yeah, we have enough men to siege that, and I think I'll just keep 1k sitting on Roma for now, because we can't siege... No, we might as well put all of them on there. Roma's level 5. I'm not super familiar with what I'm going to need for that, but let's put on 16 men. Isn't it times 3? Isn't the prevailing theory that you need 3 times as many men in a fort to siege a fort? I'm pretty sure that's like actual theory stuff. I wouldn't know though, of course, but pretty sure that's how it works. Looks like I was actually right, so it is just 3 times the fort level. Okay, that's cool. Let's send just one of you back home. Back home to there. Okay, cool. Don't know if I'll burn down the Toledo walls or not. Probably not. Probably won't do that. I should put on some epic music though, because this is the 3rd Great War, so we might as well get something going here. How many cannons do we have on there? Enough. Okay, cool. It's only level 3 fort. For some reason Spain decided not to upgrade, like I do. Which is weird because I actually have a good army to defend my forts, but okay. Yeah, I don't feel the need to really burn that down. I don't think I need to. Could do that. Could turn this whole thing into a territory, or into a state. I think I might actually. I think I might do that so that I can turn down Lucas' autonomy so I can convert it. And I mean, the state itself is really good, so might as well do it right now. Speed 4, not much to look at. Mamluks has joined the coalition once again. Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. We've come back with a vengeance. This time not for Ifni, but to reconquest. Also trading in paper is very nice. We're not going to have it by the time we can get the next admin tech, but it's cool. Woo. We can see that far? Yeah, I guess so. Interesting. How's everything doing down here? Pretty good. Pretty solid stuff. I've told everyone to go siege, so in theory they should be sieging right now. Yeah, France is sieging, that's great. There goes some manpower. Hard-earned manpower, I might like to add. Yeah, we're just barely squeezing by with an increase on manpower. Because we're sieging so much. That's a shame. Once the Papal State's done, though, might take one province, just Pisa or something. Oh, that's interesting. Don't really want to go there. Siege of Toledo is done. Beautiful. Let's keep moving along here. Ah, military leader's gone. That would be my admiral. Oh, he was really good, too. I don't have enough points to get a new one. Can I ask? I can ask, but I'd much prefer to ask for Diplo. Yeah, which cannot be combined with the others, so that's a shame. Well, using that Diplo, actually, I can get an admiral, so let's not sound stupid about it. Of course I can get an admiral anyway. Okay, how's everything doing over here? That's done. Great. Britain has finally appeared. So far, the numbers don't look too bad. What are you doing? You're coming up here to help siege? That's great. Much appreciated. I should get rid of this fort. I don't think it's seen use in a really long time. Portugal use, little son of a... Okay. You gotta stop doing that. That's just really annoying. I'll have to do it out in order. I'd have to take Britain out of the war, then I'll have to move someone down here to get Portugal out, and then I'll have to finally get rid of Spain. Finally, I'll have to get rid of Spain. After all of that. Okay, this should absolutely tear apart this fleet. Just delete the whole thing. There it goes. God, that's disgusting. Alright, well, it's gonna go back to Africa, so there's no point in me waiting around for it. As for the Papal States themselves, could take Rome, but remember how bad an idea that was. If I took all of this, it makes people angry, but I'm looking at the numbers, and the numbers telling me, the numbers are telling me I could just do it anyway. The numbers speak to me, which is totally not weird at all. But they're telling me I could just take this stuff. Which is something I want to do so bad you have no idea. Complete this part of Italy, the richest part of Italy? At least I think it's the richest, unless Venetia is. But I don't think it is. I think this actually is the richest part, Tuscany. Oh, it's so nice. It's such a nice place. Well, I really want to use it. So I might as well give it a shot. Let's do one hilly fort at a time. Let's grab this guy. You're repairing, which is cool and all that, but I'd prefer if you went over here. Okay, you're sieging that down, that's cool. We're sieging this down. Don't know if I should just bump up a little bit more legitimacy. No, we don't need to. Don't think I should barrage that either. Don't think there's too much of a point to that. I will end off our conflict with the papacy, though. As much money as I'm allowed to take. And that should be fine. Yeah, it'll upset some people, but like, the worst it'll do is add Salzburg, Mainz, Bavaria, and Augsburg to the potential coalition. That's the worst they could do, and that's not terrible, so. It does cost a lot, though. But at this point, I'm just saying, screw it, hand me that land. Oh, it's so nice. It's good stuff. We start off with the big stuff. We'll slowly go around to the other parts. Okay, great. Is there anything I could get rid of here? Not here, sorry. Over here. I feel like getting rid of the 1% missionary strength is worth it. So I can save myself a little bit of extra. The plus 3% against heretics is great, because I only ever have heretics anyway. So, it's not a big problem. I'm not converting heathens or anything like that. How about I move you down here? Just get rid of these Portuguese troops that are really annoying. The rest can hold their own up here. Let me get the British spy network started. Let's see if I can speed 5 a little bit. Yeah, that's totally cool. Are you over here? Core one of these up next time. Oh, and you guys are taking out Picardy. It's really good how they're stalling so well, actually. It's kind of incredible. Oh, we started to convert it. Ah, that's stupid. Let's not do that. Terrible decision. Keep going back and forth. God, that's so annoying. Please. Fortress, fortress, under siege. It's all fortress under siege. The whole thing is fortress under siege. Because of course it is. What is in that fleet? Nothing too concerning. Okay, yeah, they're doing fine. You guys are on slightly damaged, so you should go repair, probably. In theory, you should decide to go repair. These guys are down here. Let's go and just stack wipe the Portuguese troops sitting there. God, please, make a decision. Stand there or don't stand there, because it's more annoying for you to do this than to actually siege the fort. I'm begging. Please. 2 more people have joined the coalition. The coalition doesn't scare me that much anymore. I'm kind of chill with it. As for new allies, I talked about that earlier today, didn't I? Well, mine certainly won't do it. Denmark was actually a potential option. Actually, they would join, wouldn't they? They would help me, and Denmark's not too bad. They're not a world power or anything, but no one else in Europe is, except for Britain, Spain. Russia, I guess, technically does count. A little more towards the east, but they do count. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Please stop trying to just stay on Picardy or just don't go on it at all. You know, in or out, don't leave the door open. God damn, that's so annoying. Okay. You know what? At least they're not sieging it, right? Right, at least they're not sieging it, but oh wow, is that annoying. Oh wow, is that annoying. Let's get you someone to move a little faster, maybe. Force march you in there. Cruelty of mercenaries, mercenary maintenance. I cannot afford that, sorry. Maybe I could, but I just don't want to. That's a much better representation. I just don't want to. Okay, so I've been made very aware of the fact that they're trying to siege Picardy. Maybe I should deal with it. Nope, they're definitely moving now. Okay, they stopped sieging Picardy 600 times. Great, that's good stuff. Now these guys, which have killed the Portuguese, I'm assuming, because they're not here anymore, so I think they're gone. He can come back. That's not my problem. No, actually, we should have something like this going on. That's some good old attrition. My favorite. Oh, Spain's still alive. Hold on a second. Didn't expect that. I can get a new general. I might as well. Nah, he's not bad. I'll take care of you, wherever you may choose to go. Somewhat stupid and somewhat amazing how we've managed to fight this much against so many enemies. I can even bring in another army into the fray. And why shouldn't I? There are only 31,000 British troops in this entire area. I don't know why I can't see these areas. It would make sense to me that I could, because, like, you know, France borders them, but I guess not. More textile manufactories, beautiful. Let me go and build. Down to 30 is kind of like the limit I'll go down to for now. They'll improve over time, of course, but... nothing but cannons, so they decided to use all of them in the Siege of Toledo. Wow. I do have fort defense, though. And a dying voice from recording 6 episodes in a day. Oh, did we also run out of time for today? No, but we're very close. My intuition was telling me something. Okay, grasslands, it's a great battle. You have, like, no infantry left. I'd say at most you have, like, half of your infantry left. Oh, and we started off with a really good roll. Boom, stack wipe, disgusting. Loving it. Let's move you guys up to here, so they can fight the Picardy sieging Brits. You guys can clean up Navarra for me. Unless someone else wants to do it for me. Well, there's the timer for today. But let's let a couple more things go on. I guess technically fighting Britain is a good thing, because then I can demand more things in a peace deal, and continuously do a pseudo-truce-breaking type action. So, technically it's a good thing, but boys, it's exhausting to do over and over again. One day these aren't even going to be considered great wars, they're just going to be wars. Great power status be damned, it doesn't even matter. Because I've just bullied these guys way too much. Okay, enact all of them for lose a stab for 1 inflation. No thanks. That's a terrible decision. Terrible deal. There we go. And you're going to get stack wiped over there. Beautiful. And you guys are cleaning up Navarra for me, which is great. Oh, they've actually landed down here. Portuguese Brazilians. We'll have to go get rid of them. There we go. There goes the British Army. What's left of that, by the way? Yeah, about 62,000. Boy, have you fallen, huh, Britain? Sometimes it really do be like that. Okay, we'll use these 2 stacks, or I guess France will just tear them apart for me. France has grown to be like behemoth. 32 units France yields. Or wields, sorry. Wrong word there. France has a disgusting number of troops. I'm so glad I turned them into a march, actually. Imagine how powerful they'll be when they're fully reconquested. Ooh, I can hardly wait. Using France to take down the Ottomans, that is a nice thing to think about. Definitely, I'm going to keep France for a long time. Until I have to annex them, of course, to form Rome. Which will take, you know, a long time. We'll get there eventually. I'll actually use you for that siege real quick. And you guys are going straight after them. Great. 86% or so done annexing Tafilelt, which is beautiful. I'm sure there's some good states here. Tafilelt itself, although it's nothing special, does have the gold mine. The gold mine does make a somewhat decent amount of money. I might go ahead and just start exploiting it myself. In fact, are there any other gold mines that I should know about in here? We do not own any of the European ones, okay. When in Russia, there are very few gold mines in the world. Most of them are like over here in the New World. It's kind of funny how that worked. Like most of the world's gold just exists over here. Just like a tiny little pieces around the world. Other place, I mean, obviously. I don't know why they called this the Gold Coast when they should have called that the Gold Coast. God damn, it's a lot of money over there. Anyways, let's continue our reconquest somewhat over here. Speed 4, actually. Got nothing better to do. Anjou is done, and Britain is at 13. I wonder how I can make that better. I wonder if I can bring Britain down to low without just simply waiting. I probably do just have to wait, to be honest. That'd make a lot of sense, because we sieged this down really fast. That's gonna be a recurring theme in the future. Sieging that area down super fast. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will be. Okay, well, we're down to 16, 15, 14. Occupied and besieged are the real problems here. War exhaustion should go up pretty drastically, actually. Now, if only I could, you know, have a good enough navy that I could destroy Britain. I saw that fleet and I was like, something's not right here. Why is it just 50 straight transports? Yeah, something's a little suspicious when you start to see that. I think I'll come in here and ask them what they're up to real quick. Destroy that fleet. Wow, that was quick. If only they were moving straight into the Straits, or straight into the Mediterranean, that'd be so much better. You don't have to force march anymore, you can just walk normally. I'm gonna wait for you to lock in, I'm gonna pop out and just destroy you. Unless you're too fast for me, and then I'll just lurk a little. Just gotta keep these coasts safe until Britain's down to low. That could take a long time, actually. Depends on what else I can do here. Let's speed 5. Austria's joined, and now it's a thick Austria. Very thick Austria. Reconquered Wien, and a little bit extra as well. Interesting. If there's anything I know about the Balkans and, well, generally this area down here, is that you might have some separatism, which would be great to encourage. But anyways, let's go and grab ourselves... Usually harsh treatment cost is some of the best you can do. Harsher treatment. Just for every now and then purposes. Golden arrow, no, that's not quite yet. I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say quite yet. Well, we're probably out of time for today's episode, because I heard the timer go off. So we're gonna finish this whole thing tomorrow, probably by going down to Portugal, sieging their capital after piecing up Britain, and then, you know, obviously taking some good old stuff from Spain. Let me check what I can take, actually. Oh, Britain's back. Hold on. Oh, and they've come back with everyone. Okay, hold on. Hold on a quick second. Let's change this to aggressive. Yeah, because Britain's come back with like 100,000 troops. If I can wipe those troops, good lord, if I can wipe those troops. Let me bring everyone up here. Maybe I should set them to be supportive, actually, and they'll walk near me. Somewhat. Okay, great. If we can get rid of Britain like this, this would be fantastic. I'm gonna keep these guys in here, actually. Because we have a good number of men, but not enough to kill that. Britain's occupied Maine. Okay. We'll let them take some stuff back. We have to wait for the boys to get here. Let's bring you together, and you two can go together. Turn down the speed a little, and let's go to town. Fortunately, this support doesn't seem to be doing much. Put him to aggressive again, I guess. I don't really know what to do to bring all my vassals up to here to try and, you know, help me stack White Britain. So they have 90,000 troops. I have 100,000 troops. They're running a 3-3. Don't know which guy will get there first. 3-3. Let's get this guy in here. No, let's get this guy going in there, because I get the bonus on things such as, I'll get the bonus on the fire stage, which is super important, more than the shock phase. So 18th of November, 20th of November, that works out for me. So we'll get the mild fire advantage, which is much more important than the mild shock advantage that they would ever get. Okay, there we go. If I can wipe Britain here, all of my problems in life are pretty much solved. Where are you going this time? Run out of places to run, Britain. There are very few left. Is that Cotente? I believe it is. There it is. Stack White Britain. That's the entire British army, I believe. Stack wiped, gone, deleted. 16,000 men remain. Britain's at low. Okay, that's great stuff. That actually extended the episode a little bit longer. Hopefully you enjoyed today's slightly extended episode, as per usual. As always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a quick thank you for the following patrons for the month of May. In the $1 tier, we have Quiet Guy, Quaggersol, Farron, DLNM, and TFLJ Martis. In the $3 tier, we have Ben Greenhagen. In the $5 tier, we have Justinian. In the $10 tier, Natsuki. And in the $20 tier, Chewy Shoot. Thank you guys so much for your pledges, it means a lot to me, and you're really helping to move this channel forward. Again, I cannot possibly thank you enough.